Okay, so writing and reviewing a program. An example here, we have something called Bouncify. And the Bouncify here, what I can do, I can just create here a file. Let's create an index.html here. And in index.html, I'm just going to create a template, and then I'm going to link this one, which is called re.js demo, because I want first to see how I'm supposed to do it. Voila. Click. So here we have the solution. So let me open my index.html. Voila. And here, see what's giving me the guy here. It's telling me enter some text. The letter will be bouncified. Okay, let's enter something. For example, I'm going to enter hello. And notice what will happen. If I enter hello, as you can see, the first letter H, it will become uppercase. The second letter lowercase, the third letter uppercase, the fourth letter lowercase, and the last letter here, it will become uppercase. That's fine. Okay, let's try to test it again. So that's what we call the reverse engineering. We will try to see how the program works, and after that, we will build it. That's what we call the reverse engineering. Now, what will happen if I say, for example, hello, exclamation mark. So I enter special character. What will happen? And here I will enter another letter, let's say A. Let's click here. So what will happen here? The first letter uppercase, lowercase, uppercase, lowercase, uppercase, and it will ignore the special character here. So here it should be lowercase, here should be uppercase, lowercase, and actually uppercase, lowercase, uppercase, lowercase, uppercase. So it will ignore this stuff here. Everything here, special character, it will ignore it. Okay, so you need to ignore the special character, and here, because the last letter was uppercase, this one, it will be lowercase. So far, that's how it is. Is the idea clear? So now we need to build this program. Okay, let's go to the program, maybe a review here. It will give us some idea here. So let me just copy this one. Use strict, and let's go to solution 3. Oh, I have it already. So you are required to bring at least 2 solutions, to find 2 solutions to solve this problem. They're requiring 4, but I want from you only 2. So as you can see here, Bouncify, a user can enter some text to Bouncify it, given a non-empty string. So you need to make sure that the user did not enter an empty string. So if the user enter an empty string, let's try actually. Refresh, try to enter empty string. You need to tell me no empty input, try again. Okay, what if the user click cancel? You see there is no escape. So I need to do exactly like that. Voila. So now let's go here. As I told you here, if of course the user is not allowed to enter a null or an empty string, and if there is a string after that, the first letter, it will be uppercase, as I told you. The second one here, it will be lowercase, and so on and so on. So if I enter only A, it will be A uppercase. If I enter hello, it will be like that. If I enter chess, it will be like that. If I enter special character like that, goodbye, as you can see here, it will be goodbye. And I need to create a program which will exactly do the same job. What do you think the solution will be? How can we solve this problem? So you need to speak about it. First, I need to ask the user for the input, right? So what I can do here, I can just say let text, it's equal text, it will be string, right? So we can declare it as an empty string like that, because I know that text, it will be a string, because everything comes from the prompt, it will be a string or null, but mostly it will be an empty string or string. Okay, now I have the string. Now I can use a loop, right? Because I need to ask the user again and again and again and again in case he click cancel or click cancels, it will be null, or click OK without entering anything. So I need a loop. What best loop to do it when we don't know how many times we need to iterate? What is the best loop we can use? While or for of? While loop. So what I can do here, I can say while true. And while true, that means it will be while true, that means this loop, it will be infinite loop. It will be infinite loop. Why? Because simply here, I'm just using true. True all the time, it will be true. So I need here to use continue, or I need to use continue and or break. Exactly. So first, as you see here, if the user enter cancel it, I need to show alert the user this one. There is no escape. So let's try to handle the first case. So here I can just say const input, it's equal to prompt, enter something to Bouncify it. And of course, it's the same idea here. If I click on this one here, enter some text, the letter will be bouncify. So I need to copy this one, and it must be exactly like my program. So I'm gonna remove this one and I'm add the same text exactly. Well, that's fine. Now I need to check if null, in case null. So if the input is null, what should I do? If input is equal to null, I need to tell the user here, I need to alert something and then tell the user what? There is no escape, indeed. If I cancel it here, it will be there is no escape. So I'm going to copy this text and I'm going to put it here and tell him there is no escape. But I need to do something else here. What should I do? Should I run the loop again, or should I break it here? I need to run it again. How can I run the loop again? Continue statement. So I say continue. Voila. And voila. Actually, that's not needed to continue, because here it will be always true. It will run all the time. So it will run in all the time. So let's go to the second one here. In case an empty string, what should I alert here? Well, I can say if I name it input is equal to empty string, I need to alert something. So let's see what is the text here. The text is no empty, try again. Voila. Okay. Now, if it is not null and if it's not an empty string, that means the user entered something, right? So what I can do here, I can just say, after that, I can just say, for example, if what? If input, that means it will not be null, it will not be an empty string. Why? Because if it's an input or empty string, it will stop here, it will start the loop again. Also, input here, when you have a text, it will be truthsy, it will not be falsy. So if input, then a text, it will be input, and I will break my loop here. Voila. Of course, that's my text here. I just save the value inside this text here. Is the idea clear? Is this loop is clear? So like that, I'm quite sure the user enters something. We can test this loop, of course, if we want to. What we can, but I need to change the source file here in the script. I don't want to change it until I finish my program, and then after that I'll change it. Well, I can change it. It's fine. Let's go to the index. Remove this one. It was number 3. I think I've used it. Voila. And now let's go in here. If I right click, I think I can open with live server. Yes. So as you can see, I have the same text exactly. If I click on cancel, it will be there is no escape. That's good. If I click on OK, no input like that. And if I enter any text, it will just exit the loop. Until now, it's fine. That's good. Now I need to find a way to bouncify this, whatever the user enters. So I have the text, but I need to find a way to bouncify. Yes. Why the text is red? Because I'm not using it. So it's assigned, but its value never been used. So I did not. So if I say log, for example, log text, I use it, it will not give me this red stuff. Voila. See? Because I'm not using it. That's the idea. Let me enter something, and now voila. Okay. So now I need to bouncify it. That's good. So I can just say, for example, let bouncified, it's equal to empty string. So I will gather everything here, the bouncified text in here in this variable. But I need to know something before that. Now, when we have a special character, we need to ignore, right? So I told you, special character, we will not make it uppercase or lowercase. We need to ignore the special character. So how could we know if the character is special character or not? We can loop through the text here. This text, we can loop through it, and if we loop through it, we will have each character, and each character, then we can decide if it's special case or not. Yes, no? So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to declare a variable here, special character, let's see. So I'm going to gather all the special character in one array, or in string, because we did not study array yet. Special character. So what I can do here, I can just voila. So here, as you can see, I've gathered all the special characters 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, exclamation mark, at, blah, 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 everything in one string, I will just name it special. Just like that, special should be enough to not make it very big. I put all the special character inside one string. And now also here, I will gather all my bounceify text here. So now what I need to do actually, I need to loop through my text. Yes or not? So here again, I can just say loop through the text. In order to loop through the text, I have many options. But for me, I'm going to use the loop, which is called for in loop. Can I use for in loop here? For in. Can I use for in here? Can I use for in loop here or not? It's a simple question. Either yes or not. And why? For in. No, I cannot use for in. For in, I told you it's with object. For off, it's with array and string. Don't forget that. So what I can say here, I can say for const. I will name it char. That means character. Const char. It will be the character of my text. And voila, now I can loop. Because here I told you for off loop, we use it with string and arrays. For in, we use it with object. Okay, now I have my character. Now what I need to do, I need to do something simple actually. I need to know if this character exists here in special or not. If it exists in special character, I will ignore it. If it does not exist, then I will decide either I make it uppercase or lowercase. Okay? But how can I decide if character exists in the string or not? How could I know if a character exists in the string or not? Just a second, I'll be with you. Come on, just go, please. Okay, and let's say I have a text which is called hello. How could I know if the O exists in this string or not? We can say dot, and string has a lot of method. We have something called index of. An index of here, I need to pass the character, which will be, for example, O. No, here O. And if I pass O, it return me 4, as you can see. Why? Because O exists here in index 4. If I try the H, it will give me 0. If I try the E, it will give me how much? 1. Because it's an index 1. If I try the L, it will give me what? 2. Why? Because it takes the first character here, first letter, like that. Okay, but what if I try to check if something else exists in this one? For example, Z. If I check Z exists and Z does not exist in hello, it will return me -1. -1 means this character does not exist in this string. If it gives you any numbers between 0 and blah, it will be the index. If the index is -1, that means this character does not exist in the string. Is the idea clear? Okay, so let's try to do it here. What I can do here, I can just say if special dot not include, I can use index of, so I can say if special dot index of, where is the index of? Index of char. If it's not equal to 1, that means I'm sorry, if it's equal to 1 exactly, so let's take equal 1, that means if it's equal to 1, that means it does not exist in this string, right? So if a special dot index of character, if the character index is -1, that means it does not exist here. Okay, that's fine. But if it's not -1, that means it exists, right? So if it exists, I'm not gonna change anything. I will just say bounceify plus equal character. Because the special character, I'm not gonna change it. I will ignore them. So that's the reason why I will add it directly to bounceify here. Let me correct this one, bouncified. I think this one here. Let's just name it new text. New text like that. Let me copy it. Voila. So just I don't have this one. Okay, new text. Fine. Now, if, as you can see, so if the index is not equal to -1, I'm not gonna change anything. I will just add the character as it is to the new text. But if the character not exist here, I need either to make it uppercase or lowercase, right? But how could I know if it's uppercase or lowercase? How could I know when it will be uppercase and when it will be lowercase? Hmm? I know, but the problem here, one character should be uppercase, one should be lowercase, one uppercase, one lowercase. How could I know which one it will be uppercase? How could I know which one be lowercase? Yeah, we can use the index, by the way, but there is an easier way to do it. Hmm? Maybe we can use the Boolean. Boolean is 0 and 1, right? So if it's, for example, 1, I'm going to make it uppercase. If it's 0, I will make it lowercase. Yes, let's see how can we do it. So I can declare a variable here. I can just say let uppercase, for example, uppercase, or upper, I will make it true. Voila. And now in here, I will check if upper, because the first character I want it to be uppercase, right? So by default, because it's a true, well, it's exactly like that, as you can see. So if upper, that means it will be true. Then I will say new text plus equals the character. And else I will say new text is plus equals the character to lowercase. And I need to change the Boolean all the time. So for each character, if the Boolean is 1, I need to make it uppercase, and then I need to change the Boolean to make it 0, because the second one need to be lowercase. And the second time when it's 0, it will make it lowercase, but I need to change it all the time. So that's why I say upper, it's equal to not upper. What's that supposed to mean? Can anyone explain to me what's that supposed to mean? Upper, it's equal not upper. I'm changing the Boolean, exactly. So here was true, I'll need to make it false. If it's false, I need to make it true. You did not understand it, Agnieszka, right? So imagine it this way. Now here, this character, if the index of char is -1, that means it's not special character. So I need either to make it uppercase or lowercase. Okay. Now I want the first letter to be uppercase. So I can create a Boolean here, and I say if upper, that means true, it will make it uppercase. If it's not true, then make it lowercase. And here in true, in the first time, it will be true, it will make it uppercase. Now the second one, I need to make it lowercase, right? But if I don't change the Boolean all the time, it will be true, and all of them, it will be uppercase. That's not what I want to. So here, when I come the first time, it will be true, it will make it uppercase. Then I need to make it false. Why? Because if I make it false, it will go here, and it will make it lowercase. Then I make it true. And if I make it true, it will go to the other character. Actually, let me show you. It will be much better. Let me not add this one, and let's see. And here, at the end, I need just to alert the new text. That's it. So let's go to our program again, and let's try to do it. We've seen cancel, and okay, it's working. So let's try hello again. Enter hello, okay. It's not alerting, why? Should alert my text, actually. Maybe I can try again. Let's just enter something. Voila. So as you can see here, it makes everything uppercase. Let's try again with something new. Let's try to take hello, for example. It makes everything uppercase. That's not what I want to write. So what I want to, one of them must be uppercase, second one to be lowercase, and so on and so on and so on. So here I need to flip my Boolean. That's what we call it, flip the Boolean. So here, the first time, I want the first one to be uppercase, this one is be true, then I need to make it false. So it's the second one to be lowercase. Then I'll make it true. So as the third one, it will be uppercase, and so on and so on and so on. And now if I try again with hello, so let's refresh it. And let's add hello. That's what I want to write. First one uppercase, lowercase, uppercase, lowercase, uppercase, and voila. Okay, let's try to test our program. So let's try with goodbye here. Goodbye should give me exactly like that. Copy. And let's enter our goodbye. Is this one the same as goodbye or not? I don't know. Let's just enter it here. Let's compare it. Is it the same or not? It's not the same, right? Why it's not the same? Yes, because I ignore one space here. So in my special character, what I need to do here, I need also to include an space here, like that space. Now it will be included. Now everything, it will be fine, because here I did not add the spaces. I need to ignore the spaces as well. So if I have a white space, not empty space, if I have white space like goodbye, there's space between them, right? One white space. I need to ignore it as well. So let's try it again. Click, refresh, and let's enter goodbye again. And now that should be good. Let's go here. Let's check the goodbye. Where is the goodbye? It's like that. And voila, it's the same, right? Good. Let's try a row, I don't know, row about with space. So I'm gonna copy it with the spaces and I enter it, and it should give me the same actually. So let's go, click, and voila. I'm gonna copy that. I'm gonna put it here, and should be the same. As you can see, it's the same. And here also I need to test it to make sure everything is good. So I'm gonna copy this one, and I'm gonna paste it. So that's what we call testing. You need to test your program to make sure it's working according to your need, huh? Voila, it's exactly the same, and actually everything should be the same. Who let it? I don't know. Let's copy this one, the last one. And that should be okay. I don't know. Let's see. Clicking, put it here. It's exactly the same, which is good. That means fine. Did you understand this program? Everyone understand what's going on? Now, what you need to do now, you need to come up with one or two more solutions. Come up with another solution similar to mine. So here you need to do it the same, or there's another way to do it actually. But here, for example, instead of for loop, you can use another loop if you want to. Here, instead of using index of, you can use include, for example, or you can even use regex. Do you know regular expression? You don't know regular expression. You can use include. Includes, check if the character included or not. And that's simply our, yeah, that's a Bonsify. I've explained it for you already. It should be clear now. If it's not clear, let me know. I'll explain it again. Your job now is try to come up with one and more solution. And when you are done, of course, what you need to do, if you are done, you need after that to Bonsify is only this example. So yeah, just one only. Then you need to make sure that all of those are finished, and then go to understand program and developing program in case you finish with programming and just in a JavaScript. We have this week and the other week to finish all of those, and beside I give you a small project in JavaScript which should be a simple calculator. Is that okay? So you still have some time. Question? Question? Okay, so let's go to try to find another solution here. So what I'm going to do is the first part, I'm going to do the same. The second part, it will be different. So what I can do here, I can just say let, we name it text, right? Let's text equal to an empty string, which should be okay. And after that, I can just say, use the while loop, while true. And in here, I will just return the same thing exactly. So I can just say const input, it's equal to, enter some text to Bonsify. And now here, of course, I need to check in case of null, case null. So in case of null, what I need to do here, I don't need to break, of course. I need just to write a message, but I don't remember. What was the message? And cancel. Enter. What was the message for null? Maybe I can cheat and take it from here.
There is no escape.
Yeah, there is no escape. So let's copy the message here, go here, and paste it here. And also I want the second message to be exactly the same. So let's copy this one here. And let's go to here. Oh, it's simple actually. Okay, now in case of empty string, right? Empty string. Empty is not correct, so let's correct it. Of course, in case of empty string here, I can just say if input is equal to null, and I need to know the message. What is the message? No empty input. Try again, which is good. That's fine. What the hell is this one here? I think I'm leaving just space. Voila. Now here, in case, of course, if I will say if input, that means if I have an input, then I'm gonna say text is equal to input, and I'm gonna break the loop. This part is the same. Now the second part, what it is, instead of creating a special character, I'm not gonna create special character. I will just say, for example, let new text, we name it new text, right? It's equal to empty string, that will be. And in here, what I can do, of course, I need to declare a Boolean because I need, depending on the Boolean, I will know if it's uppercase or lowercase. But here I can just loop through it. So I can just say for, for const char, which will be character of text. Until now, it's fine. Now I need to decide. So it's already giving me actually. So now here, what I can do here, I can use some regular expression. So what the hell is regular expression? Regular expression, we use it only with strings. Again, regular expression, we only use it with strings. It helps us to know if the string contains something or not, depending on our need. So here, what I'm going to do, I will say char.match, not dot match, actually dot test maybe. Dot test, it will be better. I think we have test, if I'm not mistaken. So here, it will check here A, Z, and A capital to Z. That means I want it to be, it will need to be only alphabetic from A to Z lowercase or A to Z uppercase only. If it's something else, it will give me false. If it's true, it will, this one, it will return me true. Actually, let me show you. Let me copy this one and show you here. Let's go to in here. Let's get rid of this one. Come on. Go away. Let me just open my stuff here. I need to declare char. So I will say, for example, const char. It's equal to, for example, let's enter 2, for example. And then here I will say test char. Char dot test is not a function. What was the test here? Regular expression. Let me just Google it.
Hello inside.
Yeah, it should be like that. Actually, it's the opposite. So what we need to do here, it will be like that. So it will be my regular expression dot test char dot test, and voila, I have test. And now here, let's enter our char. For example, let's enter 0. And as you can see, it give me false. Why? Because 0 simply, it's not A to Z and lowercase to uppercase. If I try to enter exclamation mark, it will give me false. But if I try to enter, for example, A, it will give me true. If I try to enter A uppercase, it will give me true as well. I think I already tried A uppercase. Come on. Uppercase, it will give me true. So this regular expression, we use it only with string. It helps us to know if our string match any pattern. For example, here, I want my string to be only from A to Z, lowercase and uppercase, only alphabetic. And as you can see, it's quite simple. It's not difficult. So to fix this problem here, I'm going to remove this one here. I can just say, for example, dot test char. And here, I'm just testing my char. Now, if my char is alphabetic, passing error, unexpected token dot. Yeah, that's because I don't have this guy here. And here, I need another one. Voila. And now it should be okay. So here I'm going to check the character. If the character is A to Z or uppercase or lowercase, then I'm going to check the upper. If the upper is true, then I'm going to make uppercase, else I'm going to lowercase. And I need to flip my Boolean. Else I will just add my, my character. And here I can just alert my new text. Voila. And now if I go to my program and run it again, hopefully, did I break it? Yes, I break it. So let's try to enter something. It was hello. Hello, lowercase, all of it. Click, and now it gives me the same result. It lowercase, uppercase, lowercase, uppercase, lowercase, uppercase. Is the idea clear? Is this code is clear? Do you know now what's the regular expression? So regular expression, all the time they start with forward slash and they end with forward slash. And after that, here you can put your regular expression. Now you may ask me, how could I know regular expression? Of course, we will study them a little bit in the next module, but what you can do here also, you can Google it. For example, you can say, what is the regular expression to search or to check if the string only include alphabetic, and it will give you this regular expression. And of course, we can test it, by the way. So we have a website for that. So let me copy this one. We have website for regular expression, but let me see. Regis JavaScript. So if you go to Regis here, voila, this guy here, if you enter your regular expression in here, like that, now it will show you, for example, if I put a number here, it should show me only number actually. Number are included. So let me make it forward slash, no. Let me write it again. So it was like that, if I'm not mistaken. It was from A to Z, and then from A capital to Z capital. And now everything is selected, as you can see. Only the letter is selected. Number one is not selected. If I try exclamation mark is not selected. So only the character here is follows this pattern, which is from A to Z, and is being selected, as you can see. For example, if I remove this one and I try hello, so all of them, it means all the letters being selected. If I try 1, it will not be selected. If I try 2, 3, 4, 5, they will not be selected. Why? Because those are false. The one is being selected here, as you can see, they match here, no match. If I try with this one or all of that, there will be no match, of course, because all of them are special character. But if I try with, for example, empty string, there will be no match. But if I try with any character, it will be match, as you can see. I will send this website with you. You can test your regular expression here. Is the idea clear? And that's the second solution. It was fast, huh? Did you understand it? Good. Let me stop recording.